Well, so a couple of years ago, my eldest son bought his first house and he decided that he wanted to fix a leak in the bathroom. So you've got two blokes, my sort of size, squeezed into a very small room, trying to fix a hole in the floor that had rotted. So we got to the point in the bathroom where we had a hole to fix. Now, the tape measure was downstairs. Now, I've got quite old knees, so I thought, I'm not going down for that. I thought, I'm going to be a smart dad. I've got a measurement app on my phone. This is going to impress the kids. Zip, zip, measured. In the car, B&Q, comes back. I'm thinking, this is going to get me some kudos. I want to get some credit points. Do you think the piece of wood fitted the hole? Not a chance. So this took us down a bit of a hole, really, because I went into discovery mode. Because it turns out, with the app on the phone that we use, if you go left to right, you get a different answer to going right to left. If you stand and scan, you get a different result to scan and move. Take half a step back, you get a completely different set of numbers. So being an inquisitive sort of person, I start testing this out more and more. And I've started, for the younger people in the room, I've started doing this on school visits, and the kids now hate me because I've now got them questioning their phones for the first time ever. So you get quite a lot of variation, and hopefully, this is from a piece of software called Minitab, what we use. The bulk of the measurements are around, this is meant to be measuring a 1 metre length. The bulk of the measurements do come out around about a metre. Fantastic. But we've got quite a large spread, up to 1.5 metres on one measurement. Now, quite clearly there was a breakdown there with the augmented reality between the lens and the processors and what have you. So we're at the point of where you question whether it's like, when is it nearly good enough, or when is it accurate? So this morning, I measured a piece, and after this one, all come down to G14, and I'll show it you in action. I measured a 1 metre piece of wood, 94 centimetres, 6 centimetres short, 99, 102, 101. 4 measurements on the bounce, all completely different, with a range going from 94 up to 102, 8 centimetres. Difference. Same piece of wood, same phone, same idiot operator. There you go. And that was the one thing I did when I was doing it with my son. I thought, typical bloke, now all the women are going to go, yeah. I thought, are there instructions on the phone of how to use the app? No. So I got a free pass on that one because there was no instructions. So I'm now in a sort of chasing mode now. What else does this tell me that I believe blind? Okay? Right, now, as you can all see, I'm a gym bunny. Don't laugh, it's rude. So, this is from my phone this week. So, I've got 2 apps on my phone, pedometers. Monday, 7,906 steps on the one. Monday, 7,700. So, not a lot of difference, but a difference. Where are we? Tuesday, 10,200. Tuesday, 7,000. 3,000 difference. Wednesday, 7,087. 7,300. Yesterday, 11,000. 8,600. Now, I'm believing this one, because this one's making me super fit and sexy, okay? Okay, that one is going to be deleted as soon as this presentation's finished. But on a serious note, we just take the data. We just go, oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not a gym bunny, you might have guessed that. But if that was my thing and I was using that to try and increase my fitness or lose weight or what have you, you would go with it. So the piece of wood is a bit annoying. This is a little bit more serious. Anyone in this room using one of the diabetes things? It was actually because of seeing you walk, I thought that'll go on it. Potentially life-saving or life-threatening devices with our phone. Don't want to scare you, Jakob, okay? Don't panic me. Now, obviously, these devices have been licensed, tested, validated, verified. So if anyone's got one of these, please don't rush out and sue anyone. But we're increasing our dependence in our use of the phone and the artificial intelligence and the augmented reality that these devices now offer. Our watches can take your pulse and your blood pressure and. The phones are going to start expanding in their knowledge and their breadth of applications and bits they can connect to that help keep us going. And we're going to believe them. Are we going to believe them? Bearing in mind the stuff that I've just showed you on a very basic level. Guess on some stuff that we've got to believe them. Never trust a tech at face value. Biggest mistake. Especially when my kudos to my son had gone from there to, Dad, you're a blinking idiot. Why am I a blinking idiot, son? Because, he says, I teach people, I teach apprentices. I did the one thing that I teach apprentices never do. I took one measurement and didn't verify it and validate it. One measurement. The thing I've spent 20 years telling young people not to do, I went and did it. Never answer the phone to your son when he's doing DIY. Say, thank you, sir. Thank you. Bond with your brother. Never do it. And always believe the results that you prefer on the app. Okay? Okay? That, I believe, is the end. Thank you.